guys. See if the audio is better now. If you could just tell me, because I want to make sure it's not my mic. So if you could just tell me if this is working. I guess I could listen to it myself, huh? So, all right. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it's not my expensive ass mic. So what I've gathered is that we're gonna do Wolfenstein tonight. See how much of the game we can get through. And I'll do Mario some other time since people are hating on Mario. I like all the Mario games. Like, not all the Mario games, but Mario World. The only one I didn't like was Galaxy, because man, running around on those planets made me seasick. I couldn't handle that. But all the other Marios, and I have a daughter, so it's nice to that's something she can do too, and she likes playing. I bought the newest issue of Attack on Titan as well. What's up, Scrub? I haven't talked to you in forever. Although, that's probably my fault. Hey, so sometime next month I'll have my PC built. I'll get Overwatch, and we'll play on it. I'm gonna get destroyed by PC gamers. One, I've never played with a keyboard and a mouse. I have a gaming keyboard and mouse, but I never used it for that. And so I'm probably gonna get destroyed pretty bad just trying to get used to it. But yeah, I'll hop on. You can destroy me on it. Thick thighs. Hey, Alan says don't be hating on Mario. I love Mario. So I think it's my internet that's the problem. Like, I just saw my like the frame rate drop out on this. So I should make my name Beer Belly. And then, odds are that I won't even end up finishing Wolfenstein, and I'll just go back to Witcher 3. I follow this guy. It's a Gundam. He's pretty funny. He's a YouTuber, but man, he's one of the PC gamers that I was talking about that talks shit about consoles. And he's like, oh, console players don't care about, PC gamers don't care about consoles. There's no feud. And then every video he's talking shit about console players. But he was like, people are excited about Wolfenstein, but who cares? Just another blonde white guy, I'm like, what? He's killing Nazis. Like, I don't know if you get the premise of the game. But it was funny. Otherwise, that dude's pretty funny. But every, once a video, he'll say something about Trump. But if you can get past all that, him complaining, then he's pretty good. So you could check out It's a Gundam. He has a pretty funny channel. I like him because he talks shit about all the developers too. He's like me. He'll lose his mind over loot boxes. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying, that's just a joke. And yeah, I get it's a joke. but he doesn't do it like he is actually saying like everything that's wrong with the gaming industry is all console players' fault. Console players are idiots and they'll pay for anything. And I don't know. Every time he just anything that's wrong, he's like his big thing was the paid mods that you can now that Bethesda's put out. He talks about how that shit wouldn't fly with PC gamers and console players are idiots and they're the ones like that are gonna pay for mods and ruining the gaming industry and all these yeah. And I'm like, well, to be fair, he's admitted to paying for DLCs and stuff and uh paying modders, through PayPal and stuff. So he's not actually against paid to be fair, like he doesn't. I'm with him. Don't buy mods and stuff. But the difference is that PCs can access the mods and console players can't. So that's the only reason they're paying for it is because they can't access it any other way. So that's, I don't know. So saying that they're stupid for paying for mods is silly. Like you would pay for mods too if that was the only way to access them. If they somehow were able to outlaw any mods on or like get rid of any mods on PC other than what you pay for. But I don't care either way. Like he's funny. He's funny. He does it in a way he says funny jokes. So even though he's shitting on console gamers all the time, I don't mind. Like I don't care. I just think his conclusion is stupid. Like yes, console gamers are gonna pay for mods, but the conclusion that it's because they're stupid isn't. I don't agree. I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of stupid ass gamers out there that'll pay for anything. But oh man, and Bethesda's gonna be in deep shit. There's like a famous modder. Man, what was his name? Basically, he made all the great mods for Fallout, or well, one of the best mods and a couple of good ones. He's definitely gonna end up. I don't know if he can file some lawsuit for modding a game, but people already stole his mods and sold them through the Creators Club, sold them to Bethesda, but they just stole his program, his mod, and then said that they created it and sold it to Bethesda for like $1,000. And it's like it's this armor set and it's, I think might be the top or one of the top mods. So Bethesda's going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars off this dude that got his stuff stolen. And that's the crazy thing. They're paying $500 to $1,000 for paid mods through this Creators Club bullshit. And people aren't getting shit for it. Yeah. Like he stopped modding any Bethesda games because of it. Like, oh shit. I'll look up it's stupid. It's stupid. And armor sets, like I said yesterday, that's something that people are going to be willing to pay for. People will pay for skins and stuff. So Bethesda, you create a badass mod, skin mod, or like armor mod. People are going to be willing to pay for it. Bethesda's going to give you $5,000, but they're going to make you pay $5 for this armor set. And if it's a really cool one, then tons of people are going to buy it. Hundreds of thousands of people are going to buy it. So they're going to make millions of dollars after paying you between $500 and $1,000. And then they just bought your intellectual property and now they're cashing in on it. Hold on, I'll look up the modder. I gotta put on my headphones so that I can hear what his name is. I don't want to stream Gundam's stuff, but he's where I heard that from. DD Productions. That's who it was. And he made like a famous ass armor set. For real. You know, I won't even buy EA games anymore. Like, there's no way you can't get me to buy an EA game. They could bring back my favorite game ever, NCAA football, and I would not buy it. I can't support everything. Obviously, I will buy Bethesda stuff, but the issue is not that Bethesda stole the mod. It's that someone stole the mod from DD Productions and then sold it to Bethesda. So that's the real issue. And that's what's going to happen. People are going to get sued. And what Bethesda is going to have to do, like, or government agencies are going to have to do, is treat these the Creators Club like they do pawn shops. If someone steals a mod that from someone else and then sells it, well, Bethesda is going to have to pull that mod and should have to refund everybody that bought it or give all the money to the person it was stolen to. And like I said, they're selling it for like between $500 and $1,000 for a mod, and it's this armor set that, let's see, I'll look up what the armor set's called. Yeah, and this gamer aim is the guy that stole it and sold it. And then he was asking for donations for it. Like, for people to donate to him. So $500 to $1,000. They sell mod for. Bethesda's selling these, depending on the mod, I imagine, for, anywhere $5. Oh man. Okay. Here is the straw. Sorry, I just remembered. Like, the straw that broke the camel's back for me. I was so close to pre-ordering Assassin's Creed, and they have a loot box system, which I was like, fuck, man, I'm not gonna buy it, right? And I was like, well, the loot box system's not so bad because you use in-game currency. You don't have, if people want to pay for that currency, fine, I don't care, as long as I can access it without, and you're not like hindering, basically like making it impossible to get, or unrealistic to get that amount of money so that I can buy the loot box. I'm okay with that. I'm okay if everything that's in the box is gettable in the game, but they what was the final straw for me was that you get like the currency you get for paying like real world money So you get like a small pack. If you get a small pack, it's like 550 credits. And that is, they do like, or no, okay. So $5 is like 500 credits, but you can't actually buy anything for 500 credits. The lowest thing you can buy, the lowest, like you can buy exclusive outfits and stuff. Like you can get Altair's outfit, but in order to get it, it is 550 of those credits. So they, you can't even buy that. You have to go overboard, right? You have to spend the $10 because they only do it, you know, a $5 pack and a $10 pack. And the $10 pack is like, I don't know, whatever it is, 1,100 credits. So you get an extra 100 credits. But they, if you were, I think actually they do it so that, so maybe it's like 1050 credits for the $10 pack, because you wouldn't be able to buy two things for spending $10. They force you to spend $10 in order to buy the one thing, because you can't spend the $5 because they made it just above the amount of credits that $5 can get you. Fucking drives me nuts. Ubisoft and these fucking microtransactions bullshit. And that's like a fucking dirty way to do it. That is a dirty ass way to get money, is to make it so, yeah, you can just get this $5 pack. Oh, but you can't buy anything in the game for the $5 pack. You have to, because everything is, you only get 500 credits, and this thing is 550 credits if you want this outfit. Man, it's like, it's, the problem is the gaming is like the most profitable industry, I imagine, of anything, of any form of entertainment. It's the most profitable because they slowly worked it over time, you know, give you less stuff and make you pay for the extras. And, you know, you give them an inch, right? And we give them an inch every game, and they just keep fucking you and keep fucking you. Yeah, indie is the future of games. Like, I'm tired of microtransactions. I'm losing my mind. The more games I see, the more pissed off I get. And, you know, it started as, someone pointed out, I forget, the YouTuber, someone pointed out that initially all the microtransactions, you're paying for cheat codes, right? All this stuff that you're buying with microtransactions, like a weird outfit or whatever, all that used to be stuff that you could do with a cheat code, you know, make yourself invincible, or all these little things. And they started gradually start charging, take the cheat codes out, right? So for like a year or so, the game stopped having cheats, or a couple years, and then slowly bring back the cheats and make them pay for it, you know, 99 cents. So that's how it all started. And then DLCs, right? DLCs used to be, they used to just come out, and now you have to pay for them. And now they split a game in half and tell you that this is the $60 portion, and in order to finish the story, you have to buy these two DLCs, when that should have been the game in the first place. It literally drives me insane. Wow, literally, I'm not literally. It figuratively drives me insane. Uh let me read what Scrub said. It has to be the future. We're talking about the real future of games. The real future of games is nickel and diming you to death. But for, depending on the indie, like obviously, indies, a lot of indies aren't any different than major developers. They're trying to get money too. The thing is we need to really support the companies that are putting out great stuff like Witcher 3. That is a great game. You don't need anything extra. Like a lot of the little things that you could get, it was free. And they did DLCs right. I'm not, like I said, I'm not against DLCs altogether. I'm not even against paid DLCs. But yeah, CD Projekt Red. That's what I mean. Like their DLCs are real additional stories that add on to the game. You got your story, you got your ending. They're one of the only ones that truly did an open world right. Like, developers now are doing open worlds because they see there's more money in open worlds, running around and doing nothing for trying to get, this armor piece that is slightly better. And why do that when you can just charge, $5? You can get the best armor piece in the game. So that's why developers are doing that. Like, that's why Visceral Games got shut down, because they were doing a linear action adventure game for Star Wars. EA wasn't having it. They were like, nope. And in their press release, they basically said, we're making an open world game. We're changing stuff to make people come back for more. Instead of a good storied game that's, linear that you can play through and be like, that was great. No, they got to make an open world where they can nickel and dime you to death. So if there's indie developers that are truly like care about their games, that's who you go with. I mean, CD Projekt Red, they were small time, right? Witcher 3, Witcher burst on the scene. Everybody's like, holy shit. Now everybody's trying to catch up to Witcher 3, which they're not going to be able to do. But, well, the problem is they don't do any of the Star Wars right. You could do a good Star Wars game, but they don't do it right. Why not? Knights of the Old Republic, perfect. Like, they had good games, and they were going to do a story-based game about a bounty hunter. And now that was linear. There was a linear aspect of this action adventure game, but EA killed it, said Visceral's gone, and we need to turn this game into an open world, because everybody, I don't know. I feel like they see the potential in microtransactions in open worlds, and it takes a long time. It's almost like a Clash of Clans or one of those games where you're basically paying to speed up time, right? You can wait. Those games are about time, right? You build a thing and it takes days to build a thing, or you can pay money and speed it up. Well, that's kind of like how they see open worlds, is that it takes so much time to do all this stuff to get this one thing. And so they want to speed it up. They want to, I don't know, like people want to speed it up, and these developers are going to charge you to speed it up, to get this good thing, to make the game easier for you. I don't know, it's driving me crazy. But I got to go take my daughter's soccer. Thanks for stopping by. Wolfenstein it is tonight. It'll probably be about 12:15, 12:30 Eastern time. That's when I'll be playing it. So if you want to catch me on the stream, feel free to stop by, talk shit about how terrible I am. Man, Fast is all over like things that I love. My last name is Zenobi, so Star Wars is near and dear to my heart. So, I know Fast, like very first stream he came on, he's been trolling me ever since. He was like, just make a fucking decision. Because I was trying to figure out like what the best decision was on Witcher, because you can fuck up your whole game by making a bad decision, or you can mess up depending on the section you are. So I'm like very diligent about picking the right, or I try to think ahead of what the best decision is going to be, which makes me sit there forever. He's like, just pick one. Jesus Christ. Let's go. But I appreciate him for that. It's like, my conscience. He's like the monster in my head that tells me to stop procrastinating. But thanks, guys, for watching. Catch me later. Take it easy. Let me end this stream. I gotta find the thing. I had the wrong thing open. All right, take it easy, guys.